Hi, my name is James McGuire, and this is my role-playing assignment number 1. Today I'm going to be interviewing with NetSuite for a position, an entry-level sales position. So let's go ahead and get started. Most students we interview want to start in sales but think they should move into marketing soon after. How long would you plan to stay in sales and why? I would expect to stay in the position that I'm interviewing for at least 3 to 5 years. I think it would take that much time possibly to master the craft, master the product knowledge, show you have to show a consistent sales track. I can't come in and have 2 strong months right off the bat and expect to get a promotion. I need to show consistency before I'm trusted with more responsibility. And then also, just a side note, sales, I don't really plan to leave sales ever. I think sales is a huge aspect of marketing, and in today's world, I think it's vital to have sales experience in any position that you're in, because no matter what you're doing, you're selling something. You're selling yourself, you're selling knowledge, you're selling a product or an idea. So that's kind of how I feel on that. What would you expect from NetSuite as a salesperson? I would expect support and structure. I would expect adequate training on product knowledge, tips and information on proven sales techniques from others within the company, what worked for them, what didn't, obstacles they might run up against or I might run up against in this position. And then also, as far as support goes, a mentor, whether it be a manager, a supervisor, a team leader, a peer, a senior peer, a senior sales rep, someone that monitors progress, monitors my progress, gives me feedback, makes suggestions on things that they heard that worked, that might not worked, what I can tweak, what I can do better, what I shouldn't do, things like that. And question 3, which would you prefer, salary or commission, and why? That's a great question. It would really depend on how it's structured. I like the idea of salary with incentives because it would offer steady pay with the opportunity to make more money. So I've currently, in my current role, I earn salary with incentives, and I like it. But I wouldn't be opposed to commission. It really just depends on the structure of commission. Straight commission can be stressful, and knowing exactly what you're going to make, at least what you're going to make on a regular basis, can relieve a lot of stress and allow you to focus on the job. But before I gave a definite answer, I'd really need to look at the structure. And last question, tell me about a situation where you were selling something, an idea or anything, and they weren't buying. What did you do? Why did that work or fail to work? So I do a lot of sales in my current position. Just in the last week, off the top of my head, I had 2 customers. One, it was a success, and one of them at the moment wasn't a success. One person, I explained to them, we were talking about life insurance. The customer stated that he needed life insurance and he was very interested, but he was a little bit hesitant. And I asked for the sale. I said, can I ask you a couple of questions, get your information over to our insurance agent, and they'll shoot you a quote and make it real easy. You look at it and decide what you want to do. And he said, well, let's just hold off. Let's wait. I want to think about it. And that's okay. Some folks need to think about it. Some people are ready to go right then and there when you mention it. It's okay. I don't take it as a bad thing. He needed to think about it. So he went home, and 2 days later he came back and came in first thing in the morning and said, okay, I'm ready. I want an insurance quote. I want a life insurance quote. So we got him taken care of, and that was that. The other person this week, I mentioned that we are an insurance brokerage and talked to her about that and offered the product to her. And she said she didn't want to do it at this time, and and she didn't have time. That's what I hear a lot. I don't have time today. What they don't know is that I'm not going to take any amount of their time. They came into our business that day to get help, but a lot of times they feel like it's going to take a lot of effort and a lot of their time. I tried to reassure her it wasn't going to take any of her time or anything like that. I would do all the legwork for her, and she was still hesitant, and that's okay. That's fine. My job is to build that relationship and let that customer know that I'm here to help them if they need help. So that's the approach that I'm going to continue to take with her, is just to try to build that relationship more and let her know every time she comes in that we're here to help. So thank you for your time today. I hope I get the position, and have a wonderful day.